Hey y'all, if you're seeing this, it was previously recorded, so I apologize. However, I went to the library the day before the day before, the day before Christmas Eve, and I got some things, and I wanted to share them with you. But you'll be seeing this after Christmas, and I recorded it the day after Christmas as well. So, I hope that you guys enjoy. Alright. So the first thing we have is we have a bunch of DVDs, which I'm still working on pulling them all out. I have so many DVDs in here, you guys. It's unreal. I went DVD crazy. Not so much crazy, but like I looked up like the most classic DVDs to ever watch in your lifetime. And these all popped up. So I've decided to go ahead and show you. And then, of course, we got some series books and some books that have been on our radar for a hot minute. And some that actually came into the library recently. Alright, so first things first. My friend has never seen No Hard Feelings, so we're going to watch it together. I love this movie. It's got a good concept to it, and it's Jennifer Lawrence. I mean, you can't go wrong with Jennifer Lawrence. Then, of course, I did one of my favorite Christmas movies, which you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, Ashlyn, I don't think that's a Christmas movie. But I think it is. And that's Gremlins. They don't have Gremlins 2, unfortunately. But this is Gremlins. This is my creature feature Christmas movie that I love so much. He gets Gizmo for Christmas. Then I did The Nun 2, which this was really good. Really terrifying, but really, really good. Then I did Stranger Than Fiction, because I heard so many good things about this, and I'm glad I did, because I started watching it, but then I fell asleep, unfortunately, because I work a lot. Like, I didn't even have Christmas off, you guys. That's how much I work. Then I got an older one. I got Bonnie and Clyde, because of, yeah. Then I got Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, because I've never seen it. I've just seen all the little previews and stuff for it, not even previews. Then I got one of my absolute favorite older movies, Pulp Fiction. Of course, I've been thinking about this so much. I have or had a shirt. I think my boyfriend stole it when he was still around. Okay, then I got David Lynch's Mulholland Drive. I've heard so many good things about this. I got a movie called Lost in Translation with Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson that I've heard so many good reviews about as well. Then I got The Secrets We Keep. I don't know if I'm going to like this. This is not like one that I looked up. I was looking for a different movie. The Secret Within or something is what I was looking for, and I came across this, and I was like, okay, well, that works too. They don't have the other one, so let's get that one. Then I'm getting Singing in the Rain, because I've never, ever, ever seen it. And then I got Jason Statham's Safe. So those are the DVDs, and I have currently already watched, which ones? Hold on. Watched Stranger Than Fiction. That was really good, fun. I have to rewatch it though. I got halfway through it and passed out. I watched The Nun, which was really scary. Very surprising, let's put it that way. But I think I fell asleep to this one too. Then I watched Gremlins. Of course, this is a rewatch for me every year. And then I watched No Hard Feelings. So, we have some of them already watched and ready to go back. But the library is not open until the 28th, I believe. And then it closes again for the new year. So, alright, now let's get to some of these books. We have, let's see. This one's a book one, and this one's a book one, and this one's new. I'd never heard anything about it. These three are, there's two, wait. There are 3 romance and 3 thriller. Don't ask how I did that. But 2 of them are in a series, so we're starting a series. We are starting the Never After series by Emily McIntyre. So we got book 1, which is Hooked by Emily McIntyre. They covered the back again, so I don't know what this says at all. It says he wants something, but he wants her more. I don't know. It says James has always had one agenda: destroy his enemy, Peter Michaels. When Peter's 20-year-old daughter, Wendy, shows up in James's bar, he sees his way in, seduce the girl, and use her for his revenge. It's the perfect plan until things in James's organization begin to crumble. Suddenly, he has to find the traitor in his midst, and his plan for revenge gets murkier as James starts to see Wendy as more than just a pawn in his game. Wendy has been cloistered away most of her life by her cold, wealthy father, but a spontaneous night out with friends turns into an intense and addictive love affair with the dark and brooding James. As much as she knows James is dangerous, Wendy can't seem to shake her desire for him, but as their relationship grows more heated and she learns more about the world he moves in, she finds herself unsure if she's falling for the man known as James or the monster known as Hook. Okay, so this is based off of Peter Pan. This is a dark romance Peter Pan retelling. Fun. Larry Reads, thank you so much for, requesting me to read that and putting it up and saying good things about it. Then we have Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher, which this is the Lakefront Billionaire series, book number 1. I have no idea anything about this. I do know this is Larry Reads' friend, so I wanted to check this out. I was reading the Dreamland Billionaire series, and then I stopped because they don't have the first book right now, and I'm trying to find it. I think I did just recently find it on Kindle because I got my Kindle subscription back, you guys. I'm so happy. They had this really good deal going on for 3 months. It's like 99 cents for 3 months or something for Kindle Unlimited. So I'm good until March, I believe. And I have Kindle Unlimited for free, so I can read all the Kindle Unlimited books I want. And I have a lot on there. If we were doing an actual book haul right now, I would show you those too, but it's kind of difficult to do that because my screen doesn't show very well on here. So this is Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. This is the first book in the Lakefront Billionaire series. It says, Julian, if I ever caught on fire, Dahlia Munoz would fan the flames with a smile. So when she returns to Lake Wisteria, I fully intend to avoid the interior designer, at least until my meddling mother exploits my savior complex. The faster I help Dahlia find her creative spark, the sooner she will leave town. But while I was busy getting rid of Dahlia, I overlooked one potential issue. What happens if I want her to stay? And Dahlia. People say the devil has many faces, but I know only one, Julian Lopez, my childhood rival and family frenemy. Ooh, enemies to lovers and neighbors. I vowed to steer clear of him while recovering from my broken engagement, but then the billionaire makes an irresistible offer. Renovate a historic house together and triple our profits. Our temporary truce becomes compromised as we face years' worth of denied attraction and mixed emotions. Giving into our desire is inevitable, but falling in love, that isn't part of the plan. Okay, interesting. Something that I'm going to have to get used to, and it's very chunky. Alright, next we'll go into a thriller. So we have this new one I found that was on display at the library. Came out November of this year, so November 2023. It says The Girls in the Cabin by Caleb Stevens. It says they think they're safe now. They've found the cabin, but the nightmare is only just beginning. Like, it looks really good. It says they find a cabin in the woods and think they're finally safe, but little do they know the nightmare is just beginning. This camping trip is Chris's last chance to keep his family together. His wife is dead and his daughters, 15-year-old Kayla and 9-year-old Emma, aren't speaking to him. But things go wrong as soon as they get to the mountains. Emma runs off and disappears into the undergrowth. When they find her, she's got a broken leg and a bad storm is rolling in. They must find shelter fast. They think they found sanctuary when they come across an old farmstead, but all is not right with the girls in the cabin. Set in the stunning wilderness of the Colorado Flat Tops, this addictive thriller packed with shocking twists will make you question everything you think you know about family. What? Is it the sister or like something? Short chapters, which we love. We love short chapters. Very, very short chapters. So, like the first chapter alone. Oh, and it goes back and forth in different POVs. First chapter is 3 pages. 5 pages for the second, 4 pages for the third, 4 pages for the fourth, 4 pages for the fifth. So like 4 to 6 pages per chapter, which we love short books. I didn't even realize this was going to be a short chapter book. I love short books. Like, not short books, but short chapters in books. It just makes the reading experience go so much faster. Like, you'll be on page, say, like maybe 47, and you'll be 8 chapters in already. Whereas if you were on like a normal book with normal page number chapters, like 9 to 12, you would only be on like chapter 2. You know what I mean? So, okay, next we'll go into another romance. This one is Annie Crown's Night Shift. I've heard some really cute things about this. Larry Reed's also discussed this one. So I'm kind of excited for it. It's kind of been on my radar a little bit, and only because it deals with a library and all that fun stuff. Not because of the cover, because of the title, Night Shift, because I am a night shift worker. So, you know, I'm very interested in the whole night shift aspect, but also because it deals with, I think, her working in a library. So I had to check it out. This one says, typical romance novel trope, shy bookworm spends her nights working in the library until the local hot guy walks in, persuades her to take off her glasses and let her hair down, and passion ensues. Never going to happen, right? That's why rom-coms are just fantasy, at least until you're living one. Kendall Holiday doesn't like parties, so she spends her Fridays at the campus library working the night shift. And to help her survive the long hours, there's nothing better than disappearing into a steamy romance novel. After all, usually not much happens until Vincent Knight walks in. Vincent, the school's star basketball captain, is desperate for help in finding a poetry book, but when his meet cute with Kendall turns into a steamy makeout session, neither are quite prepared for what comes next. Opposites might attract in rom-coms, but it takes a lot more than tropes to make it work in real life. Okay, yep. She is a night shift librarian, y'all. Librarian. Okay, so it goes 6, 10, and 14. 1, 2, 3. 6, 10, and 6 for the first 3 chapters. So it's gonna kind of suck, but it's okay. All right, and then we're gonna follow off with the last 2 being thrillers. So we got Rachel Harrison's Black Sheep, which I'm really excited for this. I have no idea how to go about this. It's a trending book title as well. It says, a cynical 20-something must confront her unconventional family's dark secrets in this fiery, irreverent horror novel from the author of Such Sharp Teeth and Cackle. Nobody has a normal family, but Vesper writes is truly something else. Vesper left home at 18 and never looked back, mostly because she was told that leaving the staunchly religious community she grew up in meant she couldn't return. But then an envelope arrives on her doorstep. Oh, we love when an envelope arrives. Inside is an invitation to the wedding of Vesper's beloved cousin Rosie. It's to be hosted at the family farm. Have they made an exception to the rule? It wouldn't be the first time Vesper's been given special treatment. Is the invite a sweet gesture, an olive branch, a trap? Doesn't matter. Something inside her insists she go to the wedding, even if it means returning to the toxic environment she escaped. Even if it means reuniting with her mother, Constance, a former horror film star and forever ice queen. When Vesper's homecoming exhumes a terrifying secret, she's forced to reckon with her family's beliefs and her own crisis of faith in this deliciously sinister novel that explores the way family ties can bind us as we struggle to find our place in the world. Okay. And I'm just going to chapter count really quick. Chapter page count. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 20, 18, and 18, I believe, is for the first 3 chapters. Oh, that's torture. But if it's got a lot of good things in it, it'll be good. All right, and the last book I have is Catherine Ryan Howard's The Trap. I've been eyeballing this book. It's dark and clever, couldn't turn the pages fast enough, Alice Feedy said. So, okay. From award-winning, internationally best-selling crime writer Catherine Ryan Howard comes The Trap, an unsettling mystery inspired by a series of still unsolved disappearances in Ireland in the 90s, wherein one young woman risks everything to catch a faceless killer. 1 year ago, Lucy's sister Nikki left to meet friends at a pub in Dublin and never came home. The third Irish woman to vanish inexplicably in as many years. The agony of not knowing what happened that night has turned Lucy's life into a waking nightmare, so she's going to take matters into her own hands. Angela works as a civilian paper pusher in the missing persons unit, but wants nothing more than to be a fully fledged member of An Garda Síochána, the Irish police force. With the official investigation into the missing woman stalled, she begins pulling on a thread that could break the case wide open and destroy her chances of ever joining the force. A nameless man drives through the night, his latest victim in the back seat. He's going to tell her everything from the beginning, and soon she'll realize what you don't know can hurt you. And just a quick page count. Give me 1 second here. First one is 12 pages, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. Okay, so it goes like 12, 12, 12, 7. So, but this sounds really interesting as well. It sounds like we're going to get like a story from the killer himself before he kills. Like he's being interviewed, basically, is what I'm getting. I'm not 100% sure if that's correct. I don't know. All I do know is I am excited to read it. I am currently reading a lot of books, but of course I had to pick up more books. I mean, you can have them for as long as you want at this library. Like you can renew them 3 times and you get them for 24 days. So you can renew them 3 different occasions. So I should be able to get through all these and then some. I do have some on my Kindle that I'm working on. Sorry, my back hurts really bad, and I feel like I'm going to get really sick in a second, so I'll try not to. But, yeah, I have so many books I have to read. I'm still working on my little stack over here. I have a stack over there. I have books at my client's house in my overnight bag that I left there from last night. There's 2 books in there. There's John Mars's What Lies Between Us and Laura Nolan's If He Had Been With Me, which I'm on chapter 18 on both of those, I believe. So I'm getting through it, and then I did currently just finish the Mind F series book 4, and I'm going on to book 5, which is the last book in this series, and I'm so sad but so happy. It's such a good series, you guys. The audiobooks are the first 4 audiobooks are 3.5 hours long. The final audiobook, the 5th audiobook, is 5 hours long. So you get a lot more detail in this last one to really tie everything in and end it. So I'm really excited about that. I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm reading Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. I am 24 chapters into it. And finally at chapter 21, it finally, that's all I'm going to say. It's finally. But it takes tragedy to make a spark. That's insane. But yeah, I'm excited where it's at now, and I can't wait to get back to it tonight. I'm really, really excited for it. My phone's out there. I'm not even going to think. I'm also listening to My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. Trying to get that one off my TBR as well. Really quick, we're just going to do like a recap of everything I have that I'm still working on. It's a process, you guys. I'm not going to have them done for the end of the year, but that's okay. So I have Midnight Sun. This is my Midnight Sun copy. I have no idea where my dust jacket went. But I started annotating it, and then I stopped annotating it because I was like, oh my gosh, this just reminds me so much of the movie. But I am 243 pages in on chapter 11, and these chapters are extremely long. But as you read it, you are like visualizing the movies in your head. So I think I'm going to go back and rewatch. I think I'm into the second movie now. So I think I'm going to go back and rewatch like the first movie. Like this is all like I think it was like right somewhere around here is like all the first movie references and things like that. So if you watch the movies, I think it'll go a lot more smoothly for you. But yeah, I have a lot to go still. It's a big chunky book, but I'm reading through it. It's Edward's story, so I'm very curious to see where Miss Meyer takes it. Okay, then I have They Wish They Were Us by Jessica Goodman. I am on chapter 7. Okay, I didn't give myself enough credit. I'm on chapter 7, which is page 87. So there's that one. So that's fun. I'm making a mess over here. I cannot wait for my stuff to come in from Temu. Yes, I have another Temu haul. I know I'm supposed to be not spending money, but you know how that goes. And then I'm on chapter 12 in this book, which is The 14 Ways to Die by Vincent Ralph. I don't know what page that is, but that's going really good as well. It's a podcast thing. And then Danielle Valentine, How to Survive Your Murder. I'm on I'm like halfway through this book already. I know that much. I think I'm on, it doesn't even have a chapter. I'm on page, I think, 144 or 143. I think I'm on the one that says you should probably be running. So I'm over halfway through the book. So I know I have that one coming. And then the last one I have is, well, this is the last one for me. Just kidding. There's one over here. I have The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is another series I'm working on currently. I know, me, go. Chapter 6. This is really good. It gives me vibes of, what is that? 39 Clues. So this is like more of an adult version. I think I've said that before, but this is more of the adult version of 39 Clues books. So that's fun. And then this last one is Dark Secrets, book 1 in the Legacy of Lies. Or wait. No, this is the Dark Secrets series by Elizabeth Chandler. And this is Legacy of Lies and Don't Tell. So this is 2 books in 1. And I bought this like forever ago. I haven't picked this up since September. But this book was only $2.15. And I'm on chapter 9, which is page almost 100. But it's got 2 books in it, so that makes sense. I'm almost done with Legacy of Lies, though. Legacy of Lies is pretty short, if you see that. This is the Don't Tell. So with that being said, that is everything that I am currently working on, not including all of my Kindle Unlimited books. So with that being said, I hope that you enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in the next one when the time comes. Happy holidays!